Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding none other than Pepe. We're going to be analyzing the chart, see what is happening with the price and the overall news that's revolving around Pepe and where Pepe's price could be headed as we do approach further into the week. So if we're looking at the price of Pepe right now, you guys can see we're still currently sitting at around 5 zeros in front of the price, currently sitting at 155, down about 3% in all Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USD comparative over the last 24 hours. But if we're looking at its market cap, it's holding really strong above that $600 million market valuation, to be exact, at $652.5 million, and the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at $135.6 million. So that is something good to see in my personal opinion. But now let's shift our focus towards the news, what's revolving around it right now, and then we will analyze the chart. So if you guys are not familiar, Bitfinex came out and listed Pepe, another big centralized exchange that has come and listed Pepe. So we can really start seeing where this is really headed. If this does not bring early beginnings of Shiba Inu, it does not remind you of that, then I don't know what does. Maybe you were not in the market, so the people that were not in the markets at that time, of course it's understandable, you guys don't really know what happened. But the ones that remember and they still tend to not realize that, I have no words for you. So if we're looking at the tweet by Bitfinex, it says, if you're a fan of meme coins, then don't miss out on Pepe, the crypto created in tribute of Pepe the Frog. Deposits are now open at Bitfinex. Find out when you can start trading. So why do you think Bitfinex listed it? So I've been literally stressing this like crazy for the longest time, before Pepe was even where it's at now, when it was around $200 million market valuation. I was talking about a lot of exchanges are going to see the amount of exposure Pepe is getting right now, and they're going to start listing it, because all these exchanges are not friendly with one another. They're all competitors. It's all a business. So when they see their competition getting all the volume for such a hyped coin, they're gonna want it to be listed on their on their exchange. And that's what we're seeing happening. All the tier 1 exchanges are coming and listing it slowly but surely. So that is a huge plus point. Bitfinex, a great exchange I've used. When I first a nice history about Bitfinex. When I first entered into the crypto space, this was the first exchange that I used. Of course, as a fiat gateway, it was Coinbase, but I used Bitfinex to purchase my first XRP. So I love this exchange. I have a good place in my heart for this exchange. But again, doesn't matter about any exchange. You never want to be storing your coins on an exchange. You always want to take your coins off onto a wallet where you own your private keys and not the exchanges. But I do like Bitfinex. Over the overall their experience and everything is great. But now if we're looking at Pepe, before we get into the price, right, we need to look at the holder count. So despite the fact that we're seeing a little bit of a stagnant move in terms of the price, you guys can see the holder count is has increased from yesterday. We're still holding really strong above the 115,000 holders, which is a big thumbs up. And you guys can see over the past week and a half now, we've seen the holder count mainly increase, which is a really positive thing to take away from today. And Coinbase listing, everyone talks about Coinbase, and if you guys want to see the top exchanges when it comes to volume, you guys can see Binance is the number one. We're already listed on Binance, but Coinbase, everyone wants Coinbase to be the biggest one, is because of the fact that it's a fiat gateway, which it's true. It's a fiat gateway. A lot of people don't understand what a fiat gateway is. It means, it's easy to transfer USD or your any like fiat currency of your country into Coinbase and transfer it into crypto. So it's like a one-stop shop. That's the beauty of it. Yes, you could do it on Binance too, but the user experience on Coinbase is quite easy. And not only that, the current users that it already has are already on that platform. And some users don't like, going from one exchange to another wallet to another wallet, and then after that transferring it back to their wallets. People don't like that. People like it on one exchange, and Coinbase is known for that. And that's why Coinbase is such a huge deal when it comes to listings, and everyone's talking about that. And I know for a fact that Coinbase realizes what's happening. And if I show you their Twitter, I've shared this with you guys before too, but we'll see it a little bit more in depth. So you guys can see, of course, today is the pizza day. If you guys are not familiar with that, someone paid in 2010 10,000 BTC for 4 pizzas, which is equivalent to now around $285 million, which is huge. But you guys can see what I'm trying to show you guys right now is, if we go look at that tweet itself, look at all the tweets. Pepe, when Pepe, how much in Pepe, Pepe, like everything right now is about Pepe, and Coinbase is aware of that. Look at that. Another post, everything about Pepe. And this reminds me of the early beginnings when, Shiba Inu was starting to get listed on all the centralized exchanges, and then Coinbase did not list it, but everyone was spamming the heck out of their comment section, and now we're starting to see that happen. But what happened with Coinbase the other time was that, there was like a little bit of a pause where all the other tier 1 exchanges did start listing it, but Coinbase was a little kind of stagnant. But then later in 2021, I remember, they listed, and boom, that's where things went insane for Pepe. For Shiba Inu. And not only that, we saw other meme coins also really rally with it. If you guys remember, Kishu Inu was one of them, Floki was another one. So I think something similar is going to happen again. We might not see Coinbase listed right away because, there's a lot of regulation that goes into play. Coinbase is a US platform, so they need to abide by a lot of regulations. People think it's easy said and done. That's not how it works. There's a lot of things that go into it. I think if it were up to them, if it wasn't for the legislation and regulations, and the compliance portion, I think they would have listed it by now already, because they know how much interest this will bring on their exchange. That is my current stance. But I know, if not right now, it's just not a matter of if, it's a matter of when they will be listing it. And I know for a fact they are going to list it. But of course, it's my own personal opinion, but I'm very confident that Pepe will be listed on Coinbase, and it will break Shiba Inu's spot. I am very optimistic on that. This is going to be a nice journey to really cover for you guys, but I think it's going to happen, because what Pepe has done, I have not seen happen for quite some time, and even Shiba Inu was not able to pull this. But now, if we're going on to the price, of course, we're going to look at the price and see what's happening. So you can see the market cap is still, holding quite stagnant around that 600 million, to be exact, 645 million. So if we look at a little bit on the bigger picture, a lot of sideways momentum happening, and this is exactly what you want to be seeing happen. And, of course, yesterday we were sitting at, those massive levels of support at that 1509 cents mark, and I said if we lose that support, there's a chance for us to retest the May 17th prices and possibly even break below it. And of course, no one wants to see it break below to the 1400 mark. And if I bring out the measuring tool for you guys, if we were to lose that support, that would be a move of about 10% towards the downside. I don't personally see that happening, but of course, if we lose that support, there's no secret at this point. But you really do not want to be ignoring the fact that we're holding really strong around this range, and I like seeing that. As long as we're above that $600 million market cap, I'm totally okay with that. That's only gonna strengthen its overall, it's going to only strengthen its overall support, and that's what you do want to see happen. Right now, we're seeing new meme coins that are coming, and meme coins launch out of thin air on a single day, and a lot of them are gaining traction. Some, of course, new ones will always gain a lot of traction, but 99.9% of all of them will be rugged right off the bat in maybe 2 days following to the release. But we're seeing another coin that's really gaining a lot of traction, which was, I believe, Refund Token. That one has been doing really well, and I made an update on it yesterday. I said I could potentially see it do a 2x, and it already done more than a 2x. So now I wouldn't if you got into RFD, I would say lock some profits in. I cannot stress this enough. It's really shocking to me. Some people don't lock profits, and it's really scary to me. So lock those profits in when you see them. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing with Pepe right now. Exactly what you want as a holder for a coin after it pumped up so much to be doing. Of course, main target still is this level of resistance, but of course that is going to take some time. But as long as we stay around this range, I'm totally okay with that. Even if it slowly starts moving back to this level of resistance, totally okay, but as long as it holds this support line. But that is it for today's update. Of course, I will keep you guys updated if anything were to happen, but let me know your thoughts down below about this entire update that I've given you guys. My opinion on the Coinbase listing. Let me know down below, and also let me know if you guys have anything else you want to talk about and other meme coins that you guys want me to cover. I know I'm looking at your guys' comments, and I do see them, and I will bring out updates. I try to see a pattern. If there's a lot of requests coming for a certain meme coin, then I will give you guys my personal opinion on it. So if you guys really want me to cover another project, or you guys have anything to share about Pepe, let me know in the comment section. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.